Hey everybody, what's up? How you been? I know it's been a while since I last posted something, but yeah, just life gets in the way sometimes. But anyway, just here at what's the name of that beach? El Matador State Beach here in Malibu, and yeah, this will be like a short post. It's not going to be too long or nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, it's just nothing like this, the sound of the ocean. So check that out. Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, I just took a walk and. Yeah, it's just so peaceful, and it's right before sunset here. Yeah, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. I love it here. So, let's see us get away from all the people that are shooting here, like shooting cameras, so I don't want to get in their shot. So, just to show some courtesy. So yeah, I mean, now El Matador State Beach, just to get you some perspective, if you're coming from central LA, like we're talking like Hollywood, kind of like the mid-city area, it's about a good 40 miles if you take the PCH. And along the way, as of this recording, it's almost a year since the fires happened in the Palisades and in Altadena. So the speed limit coming from Santa Monica to, I guess, just right before Pepperdine University, it's going to be about 25 miles an hour. Now, there's not a lot of people that adhere to that. They go faster. But just to give you some a heads up, if you want to come up here, or even just go to Pepperdine or deep within Malibu here, yeah, look for 25 miles an hour. Maybe you can get away going 35. People are passing me going faster than that. There's construction going on since the fires, and basically, yeah, expect traffic delays. I mean, I just came up here, got here like around 4 p.m. and there was a little bit of traffic, but it wasn't as bad as coming. I saw way more traffic coming back. So if you're coming from Ventura going east, then yeah, expect to see some traffic as of this recording. But I mean, that's what it is. I mean, we had a tragedy happen, and just driving by, I mean, I just saw a lot of little charred remains, and they have it sectioned off so people don't, go looting and stealing or get any ideas or anything. And I'm trying not to get, there's an amazing shot over there of the sun, and I'm trying not to get, I guess there's a couple that are taking wedding pictures or something, and I don't care. I'm just gonna go. There you go. Who cares if they get mad at me? It is what it is. It's a public beach. It's not a private beach. It's a public beach. So that's that here. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here in just a moment here, because I'm not too sure about the parking situation here. It says $10.55 all day, but then when you're paying for it, you scan a QR code, and basically it's saying like, how long are you going to stay? And I'm like, well, I want to stay 2 hours, but somehow it got me staying for just an hour, and I still got to pay the $10.55. So I'm like, what the hell here, So there's signs saying that they will tow your car. There's no parking on PCH whatsoever on this part, at least. If you're near towards like the Getty Villa and maybe a little west of that, then it's free. You can just park on the side of the road usually. But I guess the further in you get to Malibu, it's you have to park it on the lot. You can't park on the side. Also, there's towing signs there. They'll tow your car. So anyway, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here before. I don't know this is my first time here. Surprisingly, I mean, I would say my first time here, to shoot video and stuff like that. But I think I've been here at least to Zuma. This is a little past Zuma, to give you some perspective here. And then up further north is Leo Cabrillo Beach. I think it's maybe 10 miles north, and I've been there. I've been to a few spots here over the years, but yeah, that's just how it is. And I'm getting in somebody's shot. No, I'm not meaning to, but let's get out of the shot here. But whoever, I guess they're getting paid, so I don't know what they're charging by the hour, or if it's a daily thing or what. So anyway, so those are the stairs you got to climb. It's a climb. So if you have, you're trying with elderly people, or you're elderly, or you have some walking issues, or you're trying with senior citizens, or you just have some issues climbing stairs or going downstairs, and that might be an issue. Or just tell yourself that be prepared to hike, not a hike, but go down the stairs and then come up the stairs and all that. So just an FYI, if you want to take any senior citizens or your mom, dad, sister, brother, grandpa, grandma, or if you yourself, you know, have some issues walking or stepping or anything like that. So this is to give you a heads up here. So here's the stairs here that you'll take.
So I'm gonna head out, but I'll keep filming on the way up. Unless someone's there, I won't, I'll edit them out. So as usual, so we'll do that. All right, here we go. Going up the stairs, and be careful because it can be slick. So just watch where you're going. Try not to get distracted, with the beauty. Look at this beauty there. So you try not to get distracted with the awe of the beauty here. Yeah, look at all this sand. You don't watch yourself, you get slipped. So I would come out here with sneakers. I wouldn't come out here with sandals or barefoot because there's rocks here, as you can see, all over there, and you could step on something. Or there's like some little shells too that I did notice. So you'll want to be careful because you don't want to get yourself hurt or cut or anything like that, because that's no fun. All right, let's take a look, let's take a gander here. All right, check that out. right, I couldn't help myself. So here we are. It's like how that pelican bird, what's it called? I forget. Can't think of it. But the sun is setting here. Okay, let's hurry and get out of here. Okay, so heading back up here. Here we go. The sunset there. Amazing, isn't it? Little lifeguard station there. Okay, so we're almost there. Three, two, one, action. Okay, so we're back at the top here. There is the lifeguard tower, and there is the Malibu home. So yeah, just to get you a perspective here, living here in Malibu ain't cheap. These houses are millions of dollars. So think of people who've, let's say they got lucky and they're generational homes. So like their grandparents bought this property and they just inherited, or they're just rich and they have millions of dollars to spend. You know, so typically it's always been known as a wealthy area. But I mean, if you want privacy, you want seclusion, you know, you gotta be willing to pay for it. And look at the view. I mean, they always say it's location, 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 and it's true. I mean, you have a nice little mountain there. You got homes right there overlooking the ocean, and then also too, I don't know if you noticed earlier, there's also homes on just like literally on the beach. So yeah, you got that going here, and it's quiet. It's secluded. So like El Matador tends to be far from like Malibu, well, like, you know, like near, it just tends to be far than like Santa Monica Beach or like near Palisades. Those areas tend to get crowded with tourists, like over the summer and spring especially, and even like near Paradise Cove, which is kind of near Pepperdine. I think I remember passing that. That's a popular area with tourists too. So I would just say if you want to avoid tourists and crowds and stuff like that, I think with just any beach in general, you're just gonna want to come in the mornings, show up in the mornings, and then if you you know, you want to hit a beach like this, you know, that's already secluded and quiet and private, yeah, I would say like around this time, but there's people, as you can see. But I don't think you're safe avoiding people in general, because unless you show up really early in the morning or something, or when it's raining or something. So that's my perspective. But I would say this beach, El Matador, is good. It's known for its stunning rock formations, as you can see. And oh yeah, this is the parking lot too. So this is bathrooms here. And then also too, they have these kiosks here where you can pay right here. So this is just kind of weird. I'm just new at this. Pay here, but nothing's lit up. But then you hit it, so you hit the button, and I guess it activates it. So all day to sunset parking, okay. So I guess you hit A and then pay. So and then I guess you got a cash option too. So I guess, yeah, if you want to get like a paper ticket. Now what I did is, you know, this is what the majority of what everybody does, as I can see. Oh yeah, so here's the rules too. Let me show you the rules here, just in case you want to show up here. This is any beach. No alcohol. No drone zone, so no drones. Rip currents, no lifeguard on duty, so just be careful. No garbage, so yeah, don't do that. But like, again, and then no parking on the streets either. Okay, I'm back here. So this is what I did. I went ahead. So this is what you do is, you scan it, take a photo with your phone, and then it leads you to the easy parking display there. And then you kind of put in your credit card. If you don't have an account, wait a minute, it's easy parking or LAZ, I forget. But anyway, let me turn the camera back to me. Hey, there I am. Okay, my trusty hat there. So yeah, I would say like if you have an LAZ parking membership already or an account, then you just kind of fill in your username and password, and then you pay already, I guess, with your credit card on file. But if you don't, you put your name, address, credit card number, make an account. Well, you don't have to make an account actually, and that's what you do. And then you pay, and then everything, it says like right after you confirm it that it's tracking you by your license plate. So that's that. But anyway, if I would have known to pay, I'd rather have a paper ticket and I can just display that thing like, on my windshield. I'm a little more old school like that. But anyway, I thought those were broken, and these kind of pop out at you when you first get here, and you're like, oh, let me just scan it, blah blah blah, But now I know, so no one's half the battle. All right, so that's that. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to get a ticket. I don't know what the rules are. I did say $3 parking after 5. I don't know. So, but anyway, I think I'm gonna head out. I got stuff I gotta do anyway. But when I come out here, I think the next time I'm just gonna take the bus. I mean, there is a bus, like the 134 bus that comes out of LA. It might take you 2 hours to get here, but it's like $1.75, man. So that's that. Whereas this, it's like 40 miles one way, and then you gotta go another 40 miles and sit in traffic. Now there is an option. You could take the 101 freeway, which is north of here, and then go down to Topanga Canyon, or go down some other roads too. That's an option, but it's just easier to stay on the PCH, and it's a straight shot. You're not, except you got traffic, hiccups in traffic there, and like I was saying earlier, it's 25 miles an hour for the most part because of the construction and repairs and damage from the Palisades fires. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna head out, and I'll come back here again. I just don't know when that's gonna be. It could be next week, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.